Hey, before we begin, let's thank our sponsors like Inspect All Pest Services, providing the highest quality termite, pest, and wildlife control. But that's not all they do. Inspect All can take care of your insulation, pressure washing, gutter maintenance, and other home services in Metro Atlanta and the surrounding areas. InspectAllServices.com. The Mad Dog, Manny Aurora at the Aurora Law Firm, litigating all over the United States, based out of Georgia, criminal defense, white-collar crime, DUI, drug offenses, and more. TheAuroraLawFirm.com. Ridgeline Counseling, you need help? I suggest you get help from the best in the business. That would be one Dr. David Markwell and his 10 therapists. 3 locations in Georgia, Sprayberry High School and Sandy Plains, right across from there. That's in East Cobb, Marietta near the Square, and McKaysville outside of Blue Ridge, but can also do virtual sessions no matter where you listen to the BS. Dr. David Markwell can help you. MarkwellTherapy.com or email him directly, ridgelinecounseling@gmail.com. FBC Insurance, perfect for new homeowners or people just looking to reshop their current insurance policies, which is always a good idea. 5-star service, shop over 35 A-rated companies. They'll help you shop carriers and find insurance, whether it's for your home, flood, auto, motorcycle, boat, recreational vehicle, or just a personal policy. 888-308-1841, or you can email them info@fbcinsuranceservices.com, or just get a quote online, fbcinsuranceservices.com. Multi-policy bundle discounts. Rachel Guy, that's my guy, your guy. My wife, looking to buy or sell a house in Florida or Georgia? She can help. 404-797-4600, or you can email her. I am RachelGuy@gmail.com. Keep it clean. Alternate Power Solutions of Georgia, family-owned and operated, which we love, a Generac generator dealer offering sales, service, installation, and repair of automatic home standby and portable generators. And each and every one of you, when you become a customer at Alternate Power Solution, gets an upgraded warranty, free monitoring with a service contract. Call or request a free in-home assessment there on their website, poweringgeorgia.com. A+ rating with the BBB, 770-853-7571. And remember, $500 off your entire installation by using the discount code Bailey, my last name. JHM Land Solutions, family-owned and operated, grading, land clearing, mulching, and a tree company. There is no project too big or too small for JHM Land Solutions, servicing Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. It is solutions for your outdoor space. All that stuff out there that you don't want to clean up, that's where JHM Land Solutions comes into play, and they are great. 770-274-9120. Jayco Contracting, we're talking about one Cliff Bratcher, gutter and roofing specialist, and a guy not only that's great and cool, but you can trust. Works 7 days a week and always for you. 770-316-3876. Licensed and insured gutter and roofing specialist, covering all of Georgia. Platinum preferred contractor with Owens Corning, the creator of the Pink Panther. Plus free gutter guards with the purchase of a roof. Satisfaction guaranteed, commercial and residential. JaycoContracting.com. Again, 770-316-3876 for Cliff. And then a live ozone therapy spa. Central Florida's first and only ozone therapy spa. That's mine and Rach's new spa, providing ozone therapy administered through the Hockett sauna, the most non-invasive way to receive ozone therapy. Red light therapy, presso therapy, halo therapy, chromiotherapy, PEMF grounding mat, and more. Plus ozone-infused products online at AliveOzoneTherapySpa.com. Right now, Black Friday sales going on, deals, specials. Take advantage of them by using the code HOLIDAY30. Always BS10 for 10% off, but the Black Friday ones are even better. Obviously, that's 30% off. And if you're in town, please stop by. We want to help heal your body, whether it's for maintenance or a specific issue. This is cutting-edge technology in the healthcare world. I've seen it work with my own 2 eyes. AliveOzoneTherapySpa.com. Remember, if you want to sponsor the podcast and or radio show that airs Saturday mornings in Orlando on WJRR or Jacksonville on Planet Radio, we would love to have you. Currently looking for more sponsors. Reach out to me via thebaileyshow.com. Tickets for Podcast and Pours 4 with Saliva, Distinct Grace, and now Riley Risa up there on thebaileyshow.com, as well as your submissions for living rent-free so I can pay a month of rent for you for the month of December, thanks to Inspect All Pest Services. So lots going on. TheBaileyShow.com. Please support all of our sponsors. They mean a lot to us. We appreciate them, and I hope you do too. All right, let's begin.
Go ahead and leave a comment about how you deal with your children leaving home while I recover.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Our kids leaving the nest is never easy. So in order to cope, Jason and Rachel have decided to share the journey of their kids, Caleb and Ariel, or Beez as most know her. Follow the story in this podcast.
Honey, I raised the kids.
All right, here it is. Episode 36 of Honey, I Raised the Kids. Thanks for being here. My name's Jason Bailey. There's my lovely wife, Rachel Guy.
Hey, y'all.
Together, we are known as RAEJAE.
Bae, that's us.
RAEJAE.
Bae, do you know that anytime y'all do your Twitch thing on Tuesday nights and I come in here, Paramore Brown sits in my seat and he messes all my stuff up.
I know your microphone's covering your beautiful face grill.
It's like way high and it's loosey-goosey and my sound, like I think he can actually hear properly because my sound's way down low.
Yeah, that Paramore Brown is just something else. I'll have a talking with him.
And let him know he's touching my stuff.
I'll tell him not to mess with your stuff.
I even got a Miracle Whip. Actually, you got a Miracle Whip.
I know, and he's pissed because it was in the back of the refrigerator.
I mean, that's where it needs to be because it's disgusting.
He's like, man, we've been putting in the back of the bus all these years, and now you put my Miracle Whip in the back of the refrigerator.
So you know what was almost danger zone on Thanksgiving?
Huh.
That I ran out of mayonnaise.
I know. We almost had to dig into the Paramore Brown Miracle Whip.
I know. It was it was a huge issue because I didn't know what I was going to do. And I'm like, hey, I ran out of mayonnaise. What happens? And you're like, oh, it's fine. I'll just run to the store and get some.
Can you imagine having deviled eggs with Miracle Whip?
No. So gross. Oh my God. I can't do it.
Yeah. So
Thank God. Aunt Ree saved the day.
Yeah.
She had a whole jar of mayonnaise. It was Duke's. It's fine. Duke's is fine. It was not Hellman's, which is what my grandma uses, but I will take Duke's any day over Miracle Whip.
You can't go to a store anymore on Thanksgiving.
They're all closed.
They're closed. And you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like that rule. I like how the world is going back to a more family oriented morals, values, ethics type of thing.
The world is going back to Jesus.
The world's going back to Jesus.
Yeah.
We need more Jesus in our lives, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have Jesus in your life, then that's a you problem.
I don't want your life.
I don't want your life. You need more Jesus. So Thanksgiving happened, and we had the entire family here.
We did.
For us,
it was a very full house.
We had the kids. We had both kids here.
It made my mama heart so happy. Oh my God.
But I'd like to address something that I said months ago, if not years ago, about both kids.
Yeah.
As they get older, the less and less they want to be around us. They've got more important things to do. And I fully proved my point this Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Oh, you're incorrect.
Because
would you like to know what?
Beez left early to go to her friend's house in Atlanta, even though that didn't work out. But she could have stayed an extra day with us and just lovey-loveyed us. But instead, the whole time she was in her bedroom. She was tired. She was sleepy. She didn't want to do shit with us.
Decompressing. It was her first long period of time home after doing her first full semester at school. She just wanted to be in her bed with her dog.
No, I get it. I'm not beating her up for it. I'm just saying I told you so.
Yeah. No, you were right. Yeah, it's
Thank
fine.
You. That's all I want to hear.
But you want to know what's even more funny? Is that your kids are your kids.
But for those that don't know, biologically, they're not.
But you have absolutely raised these children, and the tism is strong in this house.
It's called brainwashing, and I'm pretty good at it.
No, so what happens is this very full day of Thanksgiving, very full house. And what you see is my family. So my Jason, my Caleb, my Ariel, mine.
Caleb's fiance.
And Caleb's fiance, Aaron. And so my little world, my little pod, my little tism pod what happens after dinner and dessert and my sister's fiance's family that is very intense and wants to play games and things.
Ugh.
It's fine. It's fine. Their dynamic is just different than ours. And mine drop like flies. And what happens is you see that once Jason Bailey is over the people, there's this look on your face and you're like, just done. And usually you go and you either go up to the studio or you go to our bedroom and shut the door and you're like, I'm fucking done. Okay. You're like done peopling and over all of the stimulation. And and you did a really good job this time, and you didn't go to our room and you didn't go upstairs to your studio. You went and got a dip and you sat on the corner of the couch and you stared at the football game and you were like straightforward face into the game. If anybody came over and talked to you, you like didn't respond. You're like looking at the TV like they didn't even exist and nothing was said. And you're like, just done.
Well, hold on. Let me stop you there. So your sister's fiance's dad, very nice guy.
Very nice.
And he came into the living room numerous times when I was in there.
Yeah.
And he'd either sit close to me or right next to me.
Yeah.
But he would never say anything. He wouldn't, usually it's like, oh, how's the game going? Or, that's a hell of a
came and sat next to you.
that's a hell of a play. And I just didn't want to talk to anybody. So I was like, well, if I don't engage.
Maybe he was catching your vibes. He didn't want to talk to anybody either.
He didn't engage. So it's just two dudes sitting on a, not very large couch, watching a very large television.
Yeah.
And
just hanging out.
Not communicating at all. I thought that was odd.
No, but he probably was like, you know what? Because his wife was in the dining room like, let's play a game. And she brings out these, she brought a plastic container full of
like chutes and ladders and puzzles.
It was puzzles. She brought them with her. And I'm like, we are not a puzzle family. Okay.
We're a puzzled family. We just don't do puzzles.
We don't do puzzles. So she brings this container that she brought with her. And she's like, do you want to play a game? And I'm like, excuse me? And will you play this game with us? And I'm like, I don't know how to respond. How do I respond to people saying, do you want to play a game with me? No, bitch, I don't want to play a game with you. Can I drink a bottle of wine before you ask me this question?
It's like, I don't know. I haven't been asked to play a board game in so long. I don't know how to respond, to be honest with you.
Then maybe my answer will be different. Let me give you like a bottle of wine or two deep, and then sure, I'll play a game with you. Right now, currently, I am packing up all of the food and doing dishes with Dad. No, I think I'm good.
So it was the board game thing was kind of odd.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, because her grandkids were
they're all
there.
young. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that back home in Texas,
It's like a thing.
It's a thing.
Sure.
That they play board games, which is cool. Get them off the video game. That's cool. Yeah. But she travels with these things.
Yeah, she brought them with her.
That again,
she flew from Maryland.
Or Maryland, yeah.
Yeah, she flew from Maryland. They came from Texas, but she flew from Maryland, and she packed her little container in her bag.
Yeah. So to us, that's odd, but to them, that's probably a thing.
Yeah, it's probably.
It's like, oh, grandma's coming. She spent an extra $60 on a suitcase so she could pack every board game from '84.
I mean, the kids were excited about it. It's cool. I just it
occupied their time.
It did. It threw me off a little bit. Oh my God, you should have seen Caleb doing his puzzle. He was like,
So your point was when I'm done, the kids do the same thing.
So it was within 30 minutes of each other. You went down first, then Caleb, and then Ariel.
Yeah.
And Caleb in turn is Aaron goes with him. And they all dropped like flies. And the same look that goes over your face where it's the people, I'm done, don't talk to me, goes on each of your children's faces.
Yeah. I think for I'm going to talk about this more this week on the BS episodes, but I think there should be a rule applied if you're hosting a holiday dinner that, if you have a start time, you should have an end time. So
but that's not how that works.
But it should. That's what I'm saying.
Your rule.
Yeah.
Because you get that face. That's our House of Tism has rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either that or I'm going to start flicking the lights.
But that's not I never grew up like that. We'd be at grandma's house and you're just there until whenever everybody leaves. Usually it's like midnight and everybody leaves.
I noticed that about the kids too, and I was very proud of them.
Yeah.
I was very proud of them, especially Ariel. She was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And she goes in her room with her cat and she was just done. And this house is a little different than, our past houses. There's not too many spots to hide.
No. we did not pick properly.
Because if I come up to the studio, I guarantee somebody's going to want to come up and look at the studio.
Of course.
So I'll hear him come up the stairs. Yeah. It's neat. Show me around. I'll have to explain everything. And, it's still not finished. And I got stuff to hang on the walls and blah, 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 blah. If I'm in the bedroom, that's just steps away from the living room.
It is.
So
we downsized.
Yeah.
But it's just us.
Unless it's a holiday, then
it's a holiday.
Then there's a bunch of people.
But the kids still have their little corner of where their stuff is off to the side.
Yeah, they have more privacy than we do.
Yeah, they have a good little nook.
Yeah, they have a corridor of the house, and we're right off the garage and the front door.
They both same face as you, done. And they went and she went and hid and took Goose, and Caleb went and took Milton, closed his door, and they were like, "I'm out."
Yeah.
Done.
Wow, it was a successful Thanksgiving. You did a fantastic job with the turkey as usual.
Yep. I always win.
It was delicious. Well, I didn't do a turkey. I did a ham.
Oh my God. I've never seen such a pretty ham.
Glazed a double smoked ham with
a face.
A face. Yeah.
He was smiling.
Did not know I had a face on my ham.
Just a happy guy.
Just a happy guy with pineapple eyes and
little cherry nip eyeballs.
Cherry nip eyeballs. He was like, ah, la, 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 la.
He was just a happy smiling. I walked over and Sarah, my sister, is standing over the ham, but she's on her tippy toes with her phone, and she's kind of down like this, and I'm like, what's going on? What are you doing right now? And she's like, it's laughing at me. And I'm like, what? And I look at it, and sure as shit, it's laughing at her.
It was laughing at her. Only if it could move. I don't think anybody got a picture of the happy face.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? I haven't gone through the pictures yet.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And absolutely. Because as she's taking a picture of your laughing ham, I am also taking a picture of your laughing ham, because I'm like, oh shit, do we have a laughing ham?
Yeah, it was a laughing ham.
This is awesome.
So that it was interesting to, have the first holiday Thanksgiving dinner, and not so much Caleb, because, we've done this with Caleb since he's been out of the house, but this milestone was Ariel being off at the University of Alabama. Remember her first year, she was still in California, so she was living at home.
She was with us. Yeah.
And it's a very odd feeling for a dad to have. It's a very proud feeling, because you see your little girl, and any dad listening right now is going to understand this. They're always 6, 7, 8, 9 years old in your head. It's nice to see her become this strong, independent woman.
Yes.
You're very proud. I'm very proud of her. You're very proud of your daughter when you see these things. She's making grown-up decisions. She's just knows what she wants, and she's going to do it.
Yeah.
The flip side of that is, with those decisions that she's making, sometimes it gets in your way as the dad, I wanted the entire week for her to just be attached to our hip.
Well, she was hanging out with me. You went and played poker twice.
Yeah. Well, it's on me too, but I just didn't get the vibe that that's where she wanted to be. And I'm going to be honest with you. I felt awkward. I felt uncomfortable. Like I didn't know what to do.
Oh, well, you had to go in and engage because she wanted to be in her bed.
Let me explain.
Okay.
One of the things that I didn't want to get in the way of was mommy-daughter time.
I do appreciate that.
And so
I needed it.
I mean, it's going to sound like an excuse why I went to go play poker, but the first day is 100% the reason why I went to go play poker.
I know you did. I know. And I appreciate it because we went and got our nails done, our toes done. We just, we hung out.
Yeah.
And I really needed that.
Even if I looked like the bad guy that I wanted to
No, you
be
didn't.
by myself.
She knew what you were doing also.
I wanted you guys to have as much time together as possible, even if it meant I didn't get that time. But within the week that she was here, I was hoping that I don't know what I was hoping for. I was hoping that she would have offered something, said something, done something, engaged in something, and this is probably all on me because I'm the parent, but it was odd. I don't know. And I was trying to think of like when I came home, my first Thanksgiving, the family dynamic was obviously totally different, but how I felt. And I think when I came home, it was just, I want to go out with my friends. I want to go hang out, this and that. I mean, she was here the whole time.
Yeah. For the most part.
For the most part, she went out with some friends and did some dancing and stuff, but I don't know. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we got through the first Beez home for the first time from college trip.
Well, she's fully ready for Christmas to go and do St. Augustine and do the Christmas lights. And
that's cool.
And watch Christmas movies and drink hot cocoa. She's fully ready to do all of those things. She even said this to me. She was like, I just want to be in my bed with my dog. That's all I want to do. And I know that like it's her safe space. And, she literally was decompressing. And that's all she wanted to do was just be in a room in her bed with her dog.
Yeah.
And she missed Henry so much that she just wanted to have Henry. And, Goose and Henry love each other, and little Gooster's a good fella.
Yeah, Goose stayed here the whole time, and my allergies held up. So
yeah. Well, she gave him a bath halfway through.
Yeah. So that was good. I kind of saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah. I figured you did. And all she had to do was ask you.
Yeah. I'm not stupid.
No.
I saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah. He was good though. And he stayed in her room for the most part. She brought him out a little bit, but he's a good little kitty cat.
So the next thing that we have to think about and act on with, being in the Christmas month is like, we have a son that's 23.
Yeah. He's almost 24.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens after that year. And then we have a daughter that's 19. Go ahead.
Almost 20.
There you go. That's how that works.
Like real soon.
And so what are we getting them for Christmas?
It's so hard because they also don't need anything, but they kind of do. Where I was kind of thinking, I don't know if we can even talk about it. I don't know if they listen to this or not. I was like thinking that maybe we do like a laundry basket with some fun things in it, like things like that suck when you have to buy them, like dishwasher detergent. Yeah, that's
not a bad idea. That's that like stuff for the house.
Yeah.
See, unfortunately, Beez doesn't move into the house until next year.
Yeah.
This would be a lot easier if she was moving into the house sooner.
Yeah, because the things that she asked for were really things for her house for next year, and she sent a handful of things that she would like.
Well, just keep this in mind. Be very careful on buying things for her for next year.
Oh, I'm not doing that. No.
We have to store them somewhere.
Yes. No. I told her that kind of stuff is like closer to the actual thing. But like there were a handful of things that Caleb was like, well, I don't need this, but I would like to have it.
Like what?
And this gaming chair.
Oh,
that
okay.
For his video.
No, that's his thing. That's a good price. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, but I don't need it. I would really like to have it.
That's a good thing to get him.
And he even said that. Like he said it like that. I don't need it, but I would like to have it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God.
What do we get his fiance? I don't know shit about her.
So she kind of likes a lot of the same things he does. And
maybe we just get him gift cards to Hot Topic or stock in Hot Topic. How about that?
They would like that.
Yeah. That's what we should. You know what we should do? We should buy them crypto.
Yeah.
They would really,
but what if you pick a crappy one.
Well, you
And it
don't. I
doesn't-
mean, you buy Bitcoin or whatever it
Yeah.
is,
What
or
if it's a
Dogecoin.
shame?
Well, Bitcoin's not shit. Bitcoin is the deal,
Oh, okay.
or Dogecoin or
Yeah.
something, and buy it and set it up on
Buy it now. And,
Robinhood and get them all set up and ready to go.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah, and
It's
they
a
can-
different idea.
They can watch, even if you put $100 in there, you can watch
Yeah.
it grow and go up and go down and go up and go down. But the next 4 years, I think, well, we've already seen Bitcoin get crazy, but Dogecoin is I have a feeling going to do very well over the next 4 years.
Yeah.
So for obvious reasons, but
Well,
that would be a good one.
That's a good one. And then we have things like maybe concerts with some gift cards.
Oh yeah.
For stuff to do while they're at the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a couple of concerts that were mentioned that we like.
Yeah.
Rockville's coming.
Yeah. And then what's the
Megan Maroney.
Megan Maroney? I got to follow up on that one.
Yeah, that's Beez fave.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She
Well,
sings all the fun girl songs.
that's good. So the holiday was good. We hope that you had a great holiday. The food's still a-flowing. Going to have me a turkey sandwich today because I've yet to have a turkey sandwich with. Did you get mayo?
No.
You just went to the store yesterday. What the shit?
Dang.
Did they leave the Dukes or did they take it?
They took I told her to take her mayonnaise back with her.
What the shit? How am I supposed to have a turkey sandwich without mayonnaise?
Because if she brought me mayonnaise, we got Miracle Whip.
I'm not having Miracle Whip on my turkey sandwich.
No.
No.
Sorry.
All right. Well, let's do something about that.
All right, I'll run to the store and get some mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I'll get the good stuff.
Yeah, get the splurge.
Hellman's.
I've been doing well at the poker room. I'll give you a couple extra bucks.
Excellent. Thanks, babe.
Not a problem. You can go get that. So next will be Christmas, but I'll go into more detail on this in the BS episode, one of the BS episodes this week, but I'm done with the big holiday dinners. I'm done. Period. The end of story. I'm done.
It was too much.
It was too much.
Actually too much for all of my house.
The drama, I kind of explained a little bit with my mother who was supposed to be here, and that didn't work out.
That was sad.
And it just, the more people you involve in your plans, the more chances you have of being let down, which then in turn creates a headache, causes drama, and I just don't want it and or need it.
I mean, it's less dishes, even though Dad did do the dishes for me this year.
Yeah,
and that was
nice.
kind of awesome.
So moving forward until, our kids have kids, we're done. We'll go to other people's houses, but no one's invited over.
Oh.
No, I mean, it's just.
We used to like to party. What happened to you?
I do, but there are little things, a lot of little things that I just can't stand.
Yeah.
And manners are really big with me.
I know.
And even
our children were raised with manners.
And even if, like, I see kids, I just see kids doing things that if I would have done any of those things, I would have been backhanded. Just backhanded. And I'm going, what the shit? And I know, if I be me and I say something in my own house, then I'm the bad guy.
No, it was fully expected.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, people were waiting for it? Who was waiting for it?
Aunt Ray.
Was she really?
Oh, she was ready. She was not giving a warning and she was ready.
Why didn't she do something about it?
No. She was not giving them you should prepare yourselves and make sure you're on your best behavior and have she did not have the manner talk because her children have manners.
Oh, so she told all these.
She didn't say anything. I said, maybe you should prep and have them have the conversation of having manners when you come into the house. And she said, I won't do it. I said, oh yeah? Trial by fire with Jason Bailey. And she's like, whatever happens, happens. My children have manners.
Oh, you fucker set me up. You were setting me up to be the bad guy.
No, we just knew that if somebody was going to say something about manners, it was going to be you. Rightfully so. You're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong, but I'm not the parent of these extra children.
Yeah, but they're in your house.
Well, dude, I could have run through and just picked apart every single person in this house that day. I'm like, dude, take your kid. Dude, pick up after your kid. Dude, stop molesting on my couch. Like, I mean, I could have just run through all these different things and been like, where am I right now? I want to get wherever it is. I want to get out. I don't like being where I'm at right now. And that's why no more,
Okay.
no more
All
big
right.
holiday things. I can't deal with it. It'll just be us. We can go over to people's houses,
But, you
families'
know,
houses for dessert. And that's fine. And
It's
that's
good. And we did have that option, but you made the decision.
I know I made the decision.
Executive decision was yours.
And I made the decision for all the right reasons.
You did.
Which got thrown back in my face. And it was
Dumb.
too late to change it.
It was, but it's okay. And, you know,
I did it for my mother.
yeah.
For all of us to be here. I was super serving her. And then I got worked over. And so that, you know, again, story of my life. Jason depicted as the monster, but in turn really actually is the nice guy.
Yeah,
and gets
I'm the dick.
And gets walked over and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
People don't know how much I get taken advantage of.
The real story is he's the nice one.
Believe it or not.
I know. It's crazy. People think I'm so nice, but I'm such a dick. Such a dick.
I play the heel well for
No,
entertainment purposes,
do.
but only if you guys knew behind the scenes what actually
Yeah.
happens.
I'm really like, nope, not gonna happen.
It's absolutely amazing.
It's me.
So, I got the Christmas lights up.
Yes, I know. Look at my Christmas cup.
I bought you a
You
Christmas cup, a
did.
special Christmas cup. Look at that. Now that
To
we got
make me feel better because Beez was leaving to go back to school.
all the episodes, if you're using the Spotify app, you get the video and audio now, which is really cool. I mean, I guess it's cool if you want to see us, but you get to see the cup. So that's kind of
You
cool.
see my Christmas cup.
So we're getting the tree up. We got smellies. I did a run to TJ Maxx. We're getting ready to hit up the big Bed Bath and Beyond sale.
Oh, I can't wait.
Or
Oh
no,
my
Bath
God.
and Body Works.
Listen. So when Linda was here, and Linda and Lieutenant Dan her dad lives not far from us. And so we got to see my bestie and little baby Linda. And Linda said that Lieutenant Dan did the research and said that the Bath and Body Works sale is next weekend.
Yeah, or
Friday-
this weekend.
This weekend, I'm sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I am so excited.
$5 big ass 3-wick camera.
$5
Candle.
candles,
Yeah.
the big ones.
That's a big to do.
Yeah, so I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to know what else nice? Linda was like, we were in the car and we were talking about the girls, and baby Linda is 2.5. And
So cute.
so cute. Oh my God, she's adorable.
Best kid ever. Just so adorable.
And we have pictures
With manners.
with manners, yep. And every once in a while she tells her mama no. But we have pictures of Beez and Cameron, and Linda said in the car, she was like, you know, if Cameron turns out half as good as Ariel, I will feel accomplished as a mom.
Oh my God. That's
And
so
I'm like,
nice.
I'm gonna cry. And she's like, she's so good. And she's like, I just like Beez is the bar.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
She's not at the bar. She
No.
is the bar. Yeah.
She is the
Just
bar.
make sure you
Yeah.
specify that when you're putting over our daughter.
Oh yeah, so I don't get in trouble again.
She set the bar. She's not
Yeah.
setting the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not an alcoholic is what
I
we're saying.
thought that was super sweet.
Yes. Very, very sweet. It's funny when I talk to people and I spend most of my time talking to people usually at the poker room.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if I get into a conversation about kids and whatnot, and I'm like, you know, I'll give you an example. This guy the other day, you know, is probably in his mid-30s. He's like, we're getting ready to have our first kid. And I said, hey, congratulations, man. That's great. And somebody said, you know what you're having? He says, I don't know yet. And I said, have a girl. They're great. No offense, Caleb, but you're a pain in the ass. But I was like, have a girl. They're great. And this guy next to me was like, oh, really? He was like, oh, I have twins. He's like, no, especially when they become teenagers. I guess
No.
most
girls are assholes. Most girls are terrible.
I guess
Beez
so.
is not the norm.
So when I go to explain, I was like, my daughter was never like that. She's the
Yeah.
perfect child.
Yeah.
I feel bad almost saying it, like I'm rubbing it in their face. And I know they think that I'm lying,
Yeah, most teenage girls are demons.
but like we never had any issues.
No, none of it.
with-
Even still, she's got a good head on her shoulders. She's
Yeah.
like got angel manners. she's smart. She's so good.
So, Cameron, I think, will be fine. She's got good parents, great parents. She's got a good support system. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
That's like, you look around and, the world that we live in and everybody downs religion and country and morals. And that's old school. That's where it's a new way of doing things. Okay. Well, evolving and fixing things that aren't broke are two totally different things.
Right. Well, we worked really hard to make sure that she was emotionally well adjusted. There was a lot of work that went into that. And, there's a tact to it and, including all those things that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's important.
So it was good. And then we got Christmas coming up and we'll keep that. Now, just mark my words. I'm saying we're not doing the big thing again.
He's a sucker.
Please don't let me change. Please don't let it change. Somebody just pay attention to this episode.
Who's in charge of that?
If you, whoever's listening.
Okay.
If you hear plans changing, slap me. Find me, slap me. Find me, slap me. Just grab me. Slap me through a DM. Do something.
I think you like to torture yourself.
I do. That's the problem. There's something in me that likes the pain.
Well, no, it's content.
It's my dysfunction. It's my dysfunction. I put myself through this and I don't know why.
Content is king.
But I kind of like it. But I don't like it and I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to be left alone.
No, it's not true.
Yeah, kind of true.
It's not true because you like me to annoy you every day.
No, I don't. That's why you do. That's why I have my own apartment.
That's not a true statement either. You'd be like, babe, where is everything in this apartment? I don't know how to find anything. Can you come and make me dinner?
Yeah, I would. Well, if you put the stuff away, I need help finding it. I can't find shit around here.
Yeah. It's the way.
So when Beez comes back, she's going to work at a live ozone therapy spa.
She is.
For us, which is going to be nice.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, I don't know how many of you that listen to this podcast that participated in our Black Friday specials, our Cyber Monday specials, which, this is released on Monday, so it'd be Cyber Monday, but our Small Business Saturday specials. I mean, you guys really came through and I appreciate that. And, it's kind of it's twofold because, we have the Alive Ozone Therapy Spa here in Central Florida in Altamont Springs off Maitland Avenue. And, we were supplying gift cards for people during this time because we had a gift card special to come in. That's what we want. We want you to come in. We want you to do the ozone therapy. We want you to get into the Hocket sauna. We want you to do the pressotherapy, the halotherapy, the infrared sauna, the chromiotherapy. We want you to do all these things. But then, we also have the e-commerce and the online store, not only through AliveOzoneTherapySpa.com, but also with Etsy and even TikTok shop. And you guys were ordering like this entire week, we're having to make more ozone infused products because there were so many orders that came in, which is great. It's a good problem to have.
I'm so happy that y'all love my magnesium butter. It's the best stocking stuffer.
Yeah. So my point is thank you. Thank you very much for doing that. And follow Alive Ozone Therapy Spa on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. And you'll see the specials like for Cyber Monday, the special is up.
Yeah.
So you can take advantage of that. And I believe the Black Friday stuff, I think that's ended today, if it released on Monday. So anyway, so that's that. But when Beez comes back, she'll work there and, hopefully going into 2025, we'll have the year that we are projected to have and supposed to have about getting the word out and doing different things. And we have to change the website up a little bit and the social media, and we're learning lessons as we go. But again, this is our empty
work in progress.
Yeah.
I can't even speak.
This is our empty nester life. I mean, this is what we're doing. When I talk to different people that are empty nesting, it's interesting to see what they do compared to what we're doing. Now we're young empty nesters.
Yes, really young empty nesters.
So I get a lot from other people, they're traveling we should travel, take advantage of it.
Not yet, though. I'm so young.
Right. I mean, we still haven't made it. I mean, like we're still like, we're in our second act, you know, like my career is,
I'm only 40.
The radio side of things. I have to restart that because those days of what I was doing before are done.
Yeah.
Like the industry, it's done.
This is way better.
So I have to do this, you know, hopefully get you guys to subscribe to the BS podcast. Hopefully, if you are a company and want to sponsor the BS podcast and, you know, Honey, I Raised the Kids, and there's more opportunities like sponsoring videos. And, you know, now we're doing the Twitch live stream, which is becoming very, very popular.
Yeah, there's some big things coming. Y'all better jump on now.
Right. And then the radio show on JR in Orlando on Saturday mornings and Planet Radio in Jacksonville on Saturday mornings. There's opportunities there through the radio station and also the podcast and Pores stuff. I mean, you can still sponsor it. It's coming up here in a couple of weeks, Saturday, December 14th. But with Saliva, by the way, Saliva is doing a very rare acoustic performance. Like you probably will never see them in this setting again.
I know. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
So
it's going to be badass.
I'll tell a story again this week on the BS podcast. But so I'm doing a beta project that could be very big. And Bobby Amario, the lead singer of Saliva, was part of this process, the first part of this process. And he told me, which won't be aired because of the conversation that we were having was private. But one of the things he said in this conversation was, he's like, hey man, I don't know if this will help get people out to the event on Saturday, December 14th, but let them know we don't do this.
Yeah.
It was
like at all.
It was almost like their management company didn't ask them before they signed them up to headline Podcast and Pores 4 to Elixir Saturday, December 14th. And he was like, we don't do this. Like, come out and
it's going to be so bad.
Enjoy the night
so
because
cool.
We don't normally do this. I mean, think about the song Saliva has, Family Reunion, Ladies and Gentlemen, Click, Click, Boom, Time Bomb, now their new song. You know, outside of Always, like everything is heavy.
Yeah.
And they're going to strip it down. It's going to be real cool.
Yeah.
And so they'll probably
Don't
even
miss out.
do Christmas songs. Hopefully Bobby, I meant to ask him if he's bringing his daughter.
I think he's here to party.
Well, because his daughter and Bobby are big on social media. I mean, that's a whole nother world, but you know, people watch them do cover songs all the time. His daughter's extremely talented. So hopefully he'll bring her with him and create a viral moment at Podcast and Pores 4. So, you know, I hope that if you're in and around the area, you come out and if you want to come down or over to Orlando, wherever you're coming from, we have hotels available thanks to the Hilton. The Hilton has a special room rate for Friday and Saturday nights. So you can spend the whole weekend in Orlando, and all this information, and you can directly book the rooms via thebaileyshow.com, thebaileyshow.com. VIP tables available. But outside of that, we got Distinct Grace, which will be opening up. That's Chuck's band. We've got Riley Risa, who's an extremely talented female artist. She's going to join Distinct Grace up on stage. We've got Santa Claus. We've got tickets to Welcome to Rockville and Metallica and more.
Awesome.
We'll have BS merch. We'll do the live podcast as we always do it, Podcast and Pores. And so tickets are very exciting. Oh, and go ahead.
And I'm going.
This is the first time we're announcing this, by the way.
First time ever. I am opening the spa on Sunday specifically for y'all.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
Oh, what were you going to tell me?
Balls.
Oh, I'm doing blue balls this year, y'all.
You know, every Christmas,
Special blue balls.
The BS in whatever capacity it's been in, we've always done Christmas balls, special Christmas balls.
Yep.
Limited amount.
Yep.
They're free.
Mm-hmm.
We give them out. So if you
BS blue balls,
don't ask me to send them to you because we can't. You got to be at, you have to be at Podcast and Pores. And I know a lot of you have collected them over the years and get them every year.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you'll be able to make it. But yeah, we are opening up the spa.
I got a handful of people that I'll send them to.
Well, if you do that, you got to send it to everybody.
I mean, they asked
should
me.
never even said that.
Because
dummy.
I did it last year.
So the spa we're opening up especially for you guys.
Yep.
And
on Sunday, because that's my off day.
Yeah, and it's an extremely discounted rate.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to liveozonetherapyspa.com and book, there's actually a booking category that says BS 2 peers.
Yep, in the services.
In the services.
Yep, and you can choose that Sunday.
Yeah, I know Josh and Sheila have signed up.
Yep.
I think Jose's coming down.
Linda's coming down.
So we've already got a good number of people, and I mean we can take more, but we do have to cap it at a point. So make sure
you just let me know. Reach out if you have any issues with signing up for anything. Just let me know.
Yeah,
I will help you, walk you through all of it.
And you never know who might be there on that Sunday.
Oh, that was a tricky way to say that.
Yeah, so because there's going to be some special guests in town. So I'm not promising you anything. I'm just saying you just never know. I'm just saying that.
Never know.
Just never know. All right. All right. Let's finish things up. Check. Good Thanksgiving. Check. Good visit from the Beezers.
Yeah. Little Beezer and Gooser.
Good visit from Caleb.
Yeah.
Half check on everything else on the dinner.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
But overall, it was good.
It was good.
I forgot to mention this.
What?
Dad of the Year stuff.
Yeah.
So I smoked.
Oh my God, you did.
I double smoked the ham.
You did.
For Thanksgiving. And it's like 20, 25 minutes per pound. It was
not a big deal.
Yeah, it was an 8-pound ham. I mean, the ham's already, cooked. You're just double smoking it. So anyway, so I did that, take it off. I glazed it. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Right afterwards, I had a, 15-pound brisket that was marinating from the night before, not for Thanksgiving dinner. Matter of fact, I only got a taste of this thing, and we all know how good my brisket is. I did a brisket just for Beezers to take back to the University of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
For her and her roommates.
Yup.
And I am waiting patiently to hear the feedback from the girls.
So Jenna is home with Beez today, and then the other two get home tomorrow. So you're gonna have she sent a message in the group text and was like, y'all, my dad made a whole ass brisket. I said, guess what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, right.
Brisket. And Cam, the one that was having the medical stuff, was like, shut up. And she's like, I'm going to eat that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm going to be dad. Look, it started with the double closet and now the brisket. I do what I can. I do what I can. But that's the good stuff, friends, right? Like when you're a parent and especially an empty nester and you're away from your kids, that's the good stuff. When you can do those little things and you see the happiness and the feedback, the positive feedback, and it sets you apart. Like, I mean, let's not kid ourselves. This is competition. Parents are competitive.
Yeah.
You want to be nice and cordial. You don't want to be a dick or malicious, right? But it's competition. What parent, without going too over and beyond, can be the better parent?
Me.
I want us to be the badass. We've always been the awesome parents.
Yeah.
And I want that trend to continue.
Yeah.
And so
all the way through life.
All the way. I want to die knowing, on my deathbed or at my eulogy, I want you guys to get up there and say, man, he was a good parent. You
know what? You did take a step in that forward direction of continuing your path of badass dad of the year, because Goose stayed at the house and you sent her home with a whole ass brisket.
Right?
Done.
Yeah.
Winner.
Good stuff. Yeah. The only thing that I would like to do, but it's almost null and void, and this bothers me, is I want to slide them cash. I can do that to Caleb.
You could do it to Beez. She would be very appreciative.
Okay, see, I didn't know that because I mean, she's got a card.
Yeah,
just put it, like
cash. Do you know how exciting it is to get cash as a kid? Like that's extra money.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that they appreciate the cash like we appreciate.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Your face, like the way that the microphone is
in front of my face,
in front of your face, it looks like see-through panties, and your face looks like a hoop. Yeah. Yeah. That's dirty. That's dirty what you just did.
Sorry.
Yeah. It looks like see-through panties like on the special parts.
Gross. Oh my God.
I know.
That's dirty.
I know your face is behind see-through panties.
My face is see-through panties. You're so disgusting.
All right, give us a like, share, follow on social at Listen to the BS. You can get all that on thebaileyshow.com. Also, please don't forget, look, AliveOzoneTherapySpa.com. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok if you're on there. Please, for the holidays, if you're looking for the most unique gift that you could give, I promise you, no one in your life has ever received something like this. If you are in and around Central Florida, give a gift card to the spa. I mean,
give the gift of health for Christmas.
Right. Give the gift of health. And it's an instant gratification, instant satisfaction on any of the therapies. And they're all non-invasive. So it's like going to a spa, but it's to better your health and wellness. It's biohacking is what it is what we do.
Well, the goal is healthy longevity. Like, you want to create a comfortable, long life where you're living your best life, and you got to put yourself in that position. Give your body the tools to function properly.
Right. And if you can't, for whatever reason, make it into the spa, then you can go grab some of the ozone infused products. We've got, 4 or 5 different products up there online, and they're make great stocking stuffers or put together a little basket. And it's like every year you get people the same stuff. They're expecting it. I promise you, because we just opened.
Yeah.
So you've never gotten them this. This is, for the most part, fairly inexpensive.
Yeah.
Right. And it's amazing. Like that ozone infused magnesium butter
is to die for. It's so good. But so my brother said that his wife has bought every magnesium product on the shelf, like anything that she can find, she's bought. And he said, dude, yours by far, hands down, is the best we've ever used.
Boom.
Which was incredible.
Yeah.
And then I told Linda, I was like, listen, Linda. So what I do is, because all of it stemmed from my menopausal issues and like hormonal things that I was going through. And that's where it's made to target specific things. Good for men and women, but I created it because of certain things that I was going through. And so now what I do is I will put my magnesium butter on my feet at nighttime and up my legs. And then I'll take my melatonin.
Oh.
And it's dead to the world, y'all.
Yeah,
legit. Good. Anybody having sleeping issues? Gone.
And it's not just sleeping issues, because magnesium is an anti-inflammatory.
Correct.
So if you have sinus issues like I do, you can rub it on your sinuses all over your face.
Yep, it helps to relieve.
And that's how you get sinusitis, is your sinuses become inflamed. Hence the postnasal drip, because it goes backwards instead of forward. So you can open up your sinuses with the magnesium butter. It's got so many,
and good for anxiety and restless leg syndrome. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. It's something that every single human on the face of the planet is deficient in.
Yeah. And right now there's a discount. There's always a discount for 2 peers. It's it's BS10. That's 10% off, but there's more of a discount now. I don't know where we're at with the Cyber Monday and all that.
Holiday 30.
Holiday 30. You get the 30% off at checkout. So anyway, all right. TheBaileyShow.com, podcast in pores, living rent free. Don't forget, that's coming to an end here on December 12th. I only have a couple more shows until December 12th. So if you are interested in me paying your rent for the month of December, thanks to Inspect All Pest Services, inspectallservices.com, then you have to get me your submission. In order to qualify, you have to be a subscriber to the BS podcast. That email that you submit why I should pay your rent up to $2,500 has to match the email that you signed up to subscribe to the BS podcast on Spotify with. So make sure that's the case. I've seen a couple of these really good stories, and they've either unsubscribed for whatever reason. There's a million reasons why people do it. Their credit card runs out, or it's just a million different reasons. Just make sure you're continuing to subscribe and it's the same email. up until the contest. After that, you can do whatever you want, whatever you feel the need to do after that. But I have to have you as a subscriber. That's the rule. But that's coming to a close here in the next couple of weeks. And we're going to read some off again this week on the BS podcast. And then the week after is going to be the last of them. And then we're going to find a winner. So if that's you, thebaileyshow.com, it's right there on the homepage, and submit that. Podcast and Pours 4, social media. We got everything. All right. You got anything before we get out?
I'm going to take my Santa cup, my elf Christmas cup.
Santa.
I know him.
I know him.
And I'm going to go and eat my Christmas M&Ms. It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, we got to start working on some Christmas cookies.
Yes. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yes.
I have a lot to do.
Sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Sugar.
All right. I got lots to do.
Sugar with red and green sprinkles.
Christmas time, y'all. This is my time.
Santa faces. Grandma cutter. Christmas cutter guys.
You want to see 9,000 things that I do?
Yeah.
Christmas time.
Christmas tree, Christmas lights, Christmas balls, Christmas wreath. You know, for years, I always called it a Christmas wreath.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but it's
you
a
also
wreath.
Say Velcro.
Velcro.
Yeah, that's not correct.
No, it just works for me, though.
That's okay. It's fine.
If you know what I'm talking about, that's the important thing.
The kids and I think it's funny every time you say it. So it's
Velcro.
Fun. It's entertainment.
Okay, look, have yourself a great, safe, fresh day. As always, we appreciate the support, especially for this podcast. I get a lot of great feedback on this. Met a guy at the poker room the other day that absolutely loves the episodes with me and Rach. She said, quote unquote, your wife is really good on the mic.
Oh, thanks.
End quote. That's what
it's
he said.
because I have this little screen thing in front of me that makes my mouth look like a vagina, I guess.
You got vagina mouth.
Oh, hold on. Get her on the right spot. Go watch the video.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a shirt. Rach has got vagina mouth.
Excellent.
Right.
Okay, that's the best day of my life.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good one. Listen to the BS this week. Subscribe. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Hey, bye.
I realize not everyone feels this way. And if you are okay with this stage of your life, honestly, more power to you.
Thanks for listening. Get more information at episodes on thebaileyshow.com.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Subscribe at thebaileyshow.com. Yeah, baby.